In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the USF Bulls and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. The Bulls will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Man, you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He might want another play. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Dukes hit it quickly to the line.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, James Madison. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
36. And first down for the offense.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
He's looking to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Bulls! Put 6 on the board.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it...
There he goes. Got enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got his man.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage in predictable situations.
The Dukes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads it left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Isaac. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. He's got him all the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. The receiver's just got to be able to make a play for him.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Van Buren. Got him downfield. He's running free down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USF.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. The RPO, it's complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no, no.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Offense comes out ready to go to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. On the draw, it's Isaac. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Hands it off. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Could be an alley. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Running inside, it's Collins. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback Keaton stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To throw, it's Hope. Lets it fly deep downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Bulls. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Number 41 set to kick this one away.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Creates a little room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
To the air, it's Hope. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safety.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. All wideouts, no backs. Might be calling a hot route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Harrison. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. Hard on the right sideline. Touchdown, Dukes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, textbook how you end a first half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. On target over the middle. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Bears looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
USF offense will open this drive right here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Isaac. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasped for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Turning it on. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And the extra point was good. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. And he kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harrison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Might be changing the route. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Dukes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll take it himself. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, It's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Dukes have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the left side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And they got him.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
He's looking deep. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, James Madison. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Rides to back and leaves it. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out through the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. It's Croman Hope. Makes the grab. It's Collins. Turns it on in midfield. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws it deep. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But it leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down, tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way. And they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped at the 19-yard line. A big play there to get the pick and take it back inside the 20.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Dukes want to move quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Lowers those pads. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Harrison. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He wants to go deep. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Dukes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Quarterback making adjustments. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Gets rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. Jumped on top of the pile.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Isaac. Still running at the 40. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
25 on the play. And first down for the offense.
And the Bulls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Proman Hope. Get it out on the screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Third and 4. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got a little grass. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Croman Hope. And they will score! Touchdown, USF!
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Give to the back.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. From the gun. That's reeled in. It's Collins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
And I get it. That's for